Hi Cancer. So this is gonna be your reading for August. I've already pulled the cards, so I'm gonna crack on and tell you what I see. So this is general reading for you, so it may not resonate with everyone. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest. So my first, my feeling for you is that there is some kind of like you need to gain clarity in some situation, or some situation in your life is requiring you to like go within, have a rest, like maybe pull out of it, like get out of it and focus on yourself, have a rest, do the healing, um and tap in this energy of um like self nurture and self like care. Really like the encouragement, I get this encouragement of you tapping in the energy of abundance, like finding the abundance in your life and focusing on it rather than on anything else. I'm just like, this card just caught my attention. Yeah, this is so great. You have the fool or the soul in this card. So yeah, the message here is really going on a soul journey, going within and oh yeah, following your heart, really following your heart, regardless of situations, circumstances, and people. Just having faith and listening to the whispers of your soul, to your heart, and going in the direction that they want you to go. Like you will never go to a place that is not good for you if you follow your soul. Like your soul wants you to be happy, your soul wants you to be successful, your soul wants you to be loved. Whatever you want, your soul wants that for you as well. So have faith and trust the journey, whatever that means. Okay, let's see. So the overall energies, it's very interesting. So here it's you're in a situation like it could be a business partnership, it could be also like a personal relationship, because the overall energy here, like I pulled some more cards here just to clarify what you're going through, what is significant for you in August. Look, like in the 3 cards I've pulled, there are 2 people always. Like there's always 2 people. Um, Always some kind of connection, some kind of conversation happening there. And if you see, this was the first card. So the first card, there are people playing chess, and it feels like, so it's like there are 2 opponents, like they're playing, they want, everyone wants to win, right? You don't want to give your whatever it is, I don't know, luck, whatever it is, to the other person. You want to win. You want the game to go in your benefit, right? Um, so to me, this card always speaks about some kind of opposition in whatever, in some partnership or something, or in a situation. So there is a position, like it's kind of tricky. It's kind of, it could be a little bit risky, or that could be your feeling about it. And if you get your attention to the birds, I don't know if you can see them, I really hope you can. So you see there are 2 birds. It's like, it feels like a reflection of these guys. It feels like one of them, we can see the back of this person, we can see the face of this person, and here, and I have a feeling that this guy, because he's just about to make his move, he's holding the chess piece in his hand, but it feels like he's doubting. He's not quite sure, oh my god, how am I going to win this game, you know? So it feels like this could be the tough opponent, and this guy could be placed in a very uncomfortable situation. And this is reflected with the birds up there. You could see one of them, maybe it's a crow or something like that. And I feel like this is maybe this guy, and the white one, the dove, is bleeding from its heart. So this situation could be like, you could be in a situation that could be, you may feel hurt, the situation is hurting you, and you feel like you're not quite sure how to communicate, maybe, and how to communicate that hurt so it's understood. It's very interesting. I also get, like, when I'm looking at the image, I also get that this person is actually really, like, the facial expression of this person, like, he's guarded, like, he's really guarded, but his facial expression is very compassionate, full of compassion. He's looking at the person and how he's struggling to, or like, to find where to place, like, where the best position is on the chessboard to place the chess piece. So I'm not quite sure. You might be in a situation where the two parties are very, like, one of them is really guarded. They want to listen, and they're focused on you. But they're guarded. They feel guarded in some way. They feel like they need to protect themselves, and you feel like you're struggling because you don't know how to communicate, or you don't know how to what the best action would be in the situation. However, it's really interesting because this is where you are at the moment, maybe, but then we have, like, you're gonna find a way to communicate. You're gonna find, you have the judgment of the judgment of knowledge, which to me is always about, like, when I look at this image, I always see this wizard, wise man, who's taming the beast, like, who's finding, like, he's conversing, he's finding a way to converse with this wild creature, this spirit, whatever it is. So he's totally confident and calm and composed. So it could be you making friends with your own shadow, with your own beast within, or you finding a way to be that wise person in the situation and tame the situation, which could feel like it's a beast, like it's not, it's difficult to control, or there, or it's some kind of threatening in some way. I'm not quite sure. So here, making friends, this also could be two parties that are coming from a completely different, like, environments. They are so different, like, they're coming from different completely different places. You see this beast here, or this person who dressed up as a beast. So it's like the wild archetype, the wild man, the wild woman, whatever. And then you have this wizard, this magician, this wise person. So I'm not quite sure how this relates to your situation, Cancer, but the conversation is going to be established. There's going to be communication, and it's going to be very useful. And then you have this beautiful card. So this, see how it's transforming from here, where you're struggling to explain and communicate, and where there is hurt and the need to protect yourself, to taking the leap and establishing some kind of communication, really looking at the difficult aspects, at the shadow in the situation, making friends with it, and then beautiful partnership, which is like they're talking, they're exchanging ideas, they're dreaming together, mm, they're making plans together, like the communication is open now, so you can actually create things together. It's beautiful, it's really beautiful. So okay, let's go to the actual reading now. Right. So yeah, the reading is reflecting what I just said. Like there is the Three of Swords is in the reading, which is some kind of hurt. We have the two of Swords and Five of Swords, and all of them. So the Two of Swords, then the Five of Swords is underneath the Two of Swords, and then the Three of Swords is underneath the Five of Swords. So that's where my attention is being pulled first. I feel like I need to address this. So whatever's happening, whatever the situation is, you feel like you can't, like with the Two of Swords, you can't open up. You can't. You're guarded, or also this speaks about being pulled in different directions and not taking the decision. And maybe feeling stuck, maybe feeling like exactly not having clarity, feeling blinded. Um, okay. Next one. The Five of Swords is again like you feel like you feel lost, you feel like you feel maybe defeated, or somehow like in the situation you feel like something's not working out, something's not fair maybe. um Very interesting, very interesting. Okay. And the Three of Swords, that's what is hurting you, this is what is creating this heartbreak. Okay. The other thing I'm seeing here is the Devil in reversed. You have the Death card as well. Um, so the invitation here is to um, yeah, exactly, with the Death card and the Devil in reverse, to completely walk away from any toxicity, to recognize what is toxic in this situation, what is not serving you, what is it that what is the truth. Like usually when the Devil is in reversed, it to me it speaks of you realizing that, oh wow, actually, like seeing the situation in a completely different way, and realizing that actually you're not bound, you're not, like there's nothing um, that can chain you and is restricting you of expressing your full self and being your full self. So whatever's happening here, like realizing that, oh wow, like I can actually, this situation is not the problem. Basically the situation is not the problem, this is not what is um, making me feel like indecisive or hurt or whatever. The problem is not the person or the situation, the problem is inside of me, and it's always me who can liberate myself. Like it's never external. The solution is never in the external environment, it's always within, and it's always by doing like little, like taking little steps to change ourselves, to work on ourselves. This is when we see also the change in the environment. You know what I mean? So it's not you walking away from something, or sometimes that's what we have to do as well. But in this particular reading, I feel like the solution is inside of you, and you are suddenly realizing that you're clearly seeing that actually um, the problem is not outside, it's inside of me, and I can, by changing myself, I change my environment as well. Okay, so right. What else am I seeing? So I feel like in the center of the reading there's the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever situation you're in, it's quite stable. Like it's offering you quite a lot of stability. Um, or maybe you're dealing with a person because you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is could be an earth sign. You could be, or it could be a person who's really like really embodying that energy of slow movement, slowly building something, being composed, being like thoughtful and taking small deliberate steps towards something. So you could be dealing with a person like that, because then we have the Queen of Cups. To me this is also your energy, Cancer, because you're a water sign. So if we look at it from this perspective, you could be dealing, but you're the Queen of Cups, so you're much more mature than the Knight of Pentacles. If you're dealing with an earth sign, um, or someone embodying these earth energies, it doesn't have to be, doesn't matter. The star sign doesn't really matter. Um, like what is connecting you is the Ace of Pentacles in the middle. Yeah, so there is a lot like the offer, whatever's happening here, if it's a relationship, if it's a business partnership, I don't know, like the offer, like there's a potential to build something very stable together, or you have, or you are building something very stable. This is what's connecting you. This is in the middle of the reading, so this is the heart of the matter, maybe. um so it's really beautiful. However, there is something that is not working for you, and it could be also the friction. You are a water sign, you're like very emotional, very fluid, going with the, like, with the flow, especially Cancers. Like you're ruled by the moon, like you have so many like swings throughout, like as the moon grows, um you do as well. So so maybe you're dealing with an energy that's very rigid, and it doesn't have the capacity to deal with your emotional richness and your needs, like your needs, your emotional needs. So maybe this is what's actually causing this heartbreak and this a little bit of a heavy energy in this situation. However, I feel like the invitation here is because then you have, like, under the devil, you have the Page of Cups and you have Six of Cups. So I feel like it's very interesting. So, and then next to the devil, you have the Hermit, under it, you have the Death card, and under it, you have Four of Wands, which is also the outcome of the spread. So what I'm getting from this is you actually, by doing the work, like by doing the shadow work, by going within and realizing that the problem is actually not outside of you but inside, by really recognizing what your needs are and what this partnership or situation, what this situation is giving you, and what you need in the situation. I feel like it's so cool. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Wait, let me just gather my words. Like with the Six of Cups, and like it almost feels like like with, why is it so difficult to express it? This could also be your energy cancer I'm picking up at the moment, like not being able to vocalize what is it that you feel. um so I feel like with the death card, you're really cutting cutting something like a pattern, like a toxic pattern, or a like an illusion, like something it's dying, it's going, it's like you're gaining clarity, and this is making you so much stronger. Like you have the strength card here as well. It's just really, the whole situation is gonna show you how to deal with difficult energies, how to masterfully like transform your environment rather than blaming others around you, how to, by you changing your energy, how to transform the environment around you. This is what I pick up from this reading. It's like you learning, it's like you learning how to be the magician, although the magician is not here. It feels like you learning how to transform by understanding how, like understanding how energies work in life, in your life. And by doing that, by gaining that knowledge, you're going to apply this knowledge in your environment, in your life, in your situation, and see how that transforms it. And from it being maybe, and from a conflict, you're gonna make it to be a beautiful partnership, a beautiful like exchange of information. A communication is gonna flow freely, and there's gonna be understanding. Then we have also the Four of Wands as the outcome. So I feel like it's beautiful. Whatever's happening, it might be difficult at the moment, and you might not have clarity of how this is gonna become the Four of Wands, which is very stable foundation, like very like good outcome, like very maybe happy family setting or community, a lot of abundance on this card. It's something about, this, whatever you're going through. The invitation is to not repeat old patterns, like it's not working. Whatever you've known so far is not working, it's not the answer. And with the Six of Cups, when it's in reversed, it's the opposite of things coming from the past. It's things maybe coming from the future. Maybe you need to listen to the future, to go in meditation and see what is your future. What do you want? What do you want to manifest? And really listen to your future self. Really see your future best self, the best version of yourself, and listen to it. Listen to the advice of yourself from the future in order to manifest that future, like to see how you can, from that future, how you can take, like what steps you can take, how you can take it and manifest into the present, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that made sense. I feel like I was all over the place. So I'm just gonna quickly summarize it. So whatever you're going through, it probably feels difficult, like there is some kind of conflict or friction between you and another person or a situation, which is causing, like, is making you feel stuck. It's bringing the attention to what's not working in the situation, and it's causing heartache inevitably. However, the universe is inviting you here to see what, like, to focus your attention on what the beauty in this situation is, what can be done in this situation, what are the blessings in it, the lessons in it, and really take the steps to to free yourself from any kind of toxicity. And you're doing it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna realize that you can't repeat the old patterns. That's not the solution. You have to look for new solutions. You have to focus on yourself. Yes, you have to focus on yourself. You have to find the answers within, and you have to really, there's another thing I see, like you have to really relinquish control. You need to stop trying to control the situation and see how this situation is, what the situation is teaching you. Like look underneath the surface, like dive in. The Queen of Cups, you're a water sign. You can dive in. Dive in. Go within. What are the lessons in this situation? It's a very, I don't know, like it's a very spiritual, like whatever's happening, it's really inviting you to seek higher knowledge, because you do have the Hermit as well, and see clearly through the veil. I feel like that's what's going to happen. You're going to see clearly through the veil, see clearly how you can transform the energy subtly and get this beautiful outcome that you want. You're really, really, really transforming. Like you're becoming magicians. You're becoming like really powerful wizards who manipulate energies masterfully in order to manifest the things that you want to. So it's very positive. When I say magician and wizards, there's a really positive energy there. It's nothing it's nothing dark, it's nothing, negative. Okay, so that's the reading for you guys. Good luck. Have a wonderful August.